Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. What happens when a storm outside matches the storm inside and both are about to explode at the same time? So, here's what's going down. Fairmont Crest is drowning in non-stop rain, but that's honestly the least of the problems. Detective Jacob Hale gets pulled into a dangerous trap set by Leah, a woman from his past who always stays 10 steps ahead. At the same time, Grayson Cole is forced into an impossible choice: save himself or save the women he loves. And somehow, both of their paths are leading straight to the same deadly location. Alright, picture this with me for a second. It's been raining for 3 straight days in Fairmont Crest. Not that light, cozy rain either. No, this is the kind that makes everything feel heavy, like something bad is about to happen. And standing there, right at the edge of a police precinct parking lot, is Jacob Hale. He's not just casually looking around, he's locked in, tense, replaying something over and over in his head. His phone screen lights up, and there it is, Leah's name. Now, that name alone, that's enough to mess with him. Because Leah isn't just anyone, she's someone who's been tied to every major crack in his life lately. And she didn't just reach out, she challenged him, straight up dared him to come find her. And Jacob, yeah, he's not the kind of guy who walks away from that. At the same time, across the city, we have got Grayson Cole, and his situation is just as intense, if not worse. Is standing in the penthouse, holding a glass of whiskey. But here's the thing, he's not even drinking it. His hands are shaking just enough to show something seriously wrong. Because he just got a call. Not a normal call, a cold, calculated voice on the other, and gave him a choice that no one should ever have to make: save yourself or save someone you love. And then they said her name, Naomi. And just like that, everything changed for him. This isn't business anymore. This isn't power grabs or games. This is personal. Back to Jacob, he decides to move. And here's where things get risky. He doesn't call for backup. He tells himself it's because time is short, because Leah is slippery, because he needs to act fast. But let's be real, it's not just that, there's history there, complicated history. And he wants answers just as much as he wants to stop her. So he gets the location: an abandoned industrial complex way out on the edge of the city. The kind of place nobody goes anymore, unless they have got something to hide. And as he drives there, the rain just keeps getting worse. You can almost feel the tension building. Every instinct in his body screaming that this is a trap. But he keeps going anyway. Meanwhile, Grayson is losing it in his penthouse, pacing back and forth, trying to figure out what to do because the message was clear: do what they say, or Naomi dies. And this guy, he's made some tough choices in life, built his entire world on them. But this is different. This is the one person he actually cares about. So when his phone rings again, he answers immediately, no hesitation. They tell him to deliver something, no mistakes, no telling anyone. And just like that, he's pulled into something way bigger than he wanted. Back at the industrial complex, Jacob finally arrives. The place looks exactly how you would expect: broken windows, rust everywhere, dead silence, except for dripping water. It's eerie. He steps inside, calling out for Leah, and for a moment, nothing. Then suddenly, her voice comes smooth, almost like she's enjoying this. He hooks up, and then there she is, standing above him on a metal walkway, like she owns the place. And honestly, she kind of does. They start talking, but it's not really a conversation. It's a clash. Jacob wants to end everything, shut down her operation, the plasma ring, all of it. Leah, She's not thinking about endings, she's talking about beginnings. And here's where it gets chilling. She actually believes in what she's doing. She thinks their system is broken, that she's the one fixing it. Jacob calls her out in it. Says it's not justice, it's just power. And she doesn't even deny it. Then suddenly everything shifts. Jacob hears something behind him. He turns and blue. The exits are sealed. That's when it hits him. This was never a meeting. It was always a trap. At the same time, Grayson gets the final prize of the puzzle. The instructions come through on his phone, and when he reads them, his blood runs cold because the location he's supposed to go to is the exact same place where Jacob is trapped right now. That's not a coincidence, that's a setup. Now everything is colliding. Grayson doesn't even hesitate. He grabs his coat and runs out into the storm because he knows if he follows the plan, he loses Naomi, but if he doesn't, he might lose everything anyway. Back in the warehouse, things are getting worse for Jacob. People start emerging from the shadows surrounding him. Leah gives him one last chance. Join her. She, she thinks her way. But Jacob is not backing down, even when he's completely outnumbered. And Leah, she already knows what's coming. Because as she says it, you can feel it. Whoever is on the way, they're already too late. And out there, in the middle of the storm, Grayson is racing toward that exact moment. Two men, one trap, one impossible choice. And neither of them knows if they're going to make it out alive. This whole situation is like a perfect storm, literally and emotionally. You have got Jacob, who represents law, order, and doing things the right way, even when it's messy. Then you have got Leah, who's completely flipped that idea and believes control is the only thing that works. And then there's Grayson, stuck in the middle, being forced into a choice that could destroy him either way. The biggest impact here is now how everything is interconnected. One decision affects another. And suddenly, multiple lives are on the line at once. Also, the idea of the trap isn't just physical, it's emotional too. Every character is trapped by their past, their choices, and the people they care about. Honestly, this is the kind of situation that makes you feel stressed just thinking about it. I respect Jacob for walking into danger, but at the same time, part of me is like, man, you knew it was a trap. You really went in alone? And Grayson, that's the toughest position of all. Because when someone you love is involved, logic goes out the window. You are not thinking about right or wrong anymore. You are just thinking about saving them. And Leah, I'll be honest, she's scary. Not because she's chaotic, but you're just thinking about saving them. And Leah, I will be honest, she's scary not because she's chaotic, but because she actually believes she's right. That kind of mindset, that's dangerous. So everything is set, Jacob is trapped, Grayson is on his way, and Leah is already 10 steps ahead of both of them. The real question is, what happens when they finally collide? Do you think Jacob should have waited for backup, or was he right to go alone? And if you were Grayson, would you follow the orders to save Naomi, or risk everything to fight back? Let me know in the comments. I really want to hear your take on this. And if you are into intense twist-filled stories like this, don't forget to like and subscribe because trust me, this storm is only getting started.